We're live. Hello, hello.
It's Muppet
Well,
hands.
I'm going to say anything, but it does say we have some people in the chat. So hello, hello.
Oh,
I know. I'm looking to the side. Oh, there we go. Now we're on. Now I see us.
I just checked my volume to make sure my volume was all the way down.
I
That's
never
what I
do. So you'll hear it in a second.
I did that because I had music blasting earlier. I was like, oh, nope.
I did too. As I was getting ready and preparing,
Yeah.
I was jamming. I love music. It just really gets me going. It's awesome.
Oh,
I
heck
was
yeah.
reading a book, so.
You know how you and I were with music.
All the time. Oh, I've got it. It's always, always, always on. And I was bummed yesterday. I was trying to play some Amy Winehouse and I was dancing around to Valerie and I was like, I want to hear it again. And she wouldn't play it again. And I got very mad at my echo that she wouldn't play it again.
Play it again.
It's like she was like, no, I'm done.
Back in the day when I used to record tapes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Off the radio. And I'd, wake up in the morning and think, okay, I want to hear XYZ song. I want to hear some Depeche Mode. Okay, what tape was that on? That was on tape 10, side B, right? And I'd have to go look for it, fast forward, rewind. Now, this cool invention where I just put it on a playlist and just pick my playlist, pick my song and push play. And it's in my ears.
Yep.
It's the best thing ever.
I just can't get back
in a shower playlist that is all like 60s and early 70s songs about morning and having a good morning and wake up in the morning, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
My mind went dark when you said that. I was like, dang, that's really kind of dark, Claudia.
Wrong morning.
So I used to have those. Yes, I had the happy day. Like I want to be in a happy. I want to be sad. I just wanted these are my favorite all time. So I just can't get back into Spotify.
Yes, I totally have two playlists that are just totally sad songs.
Good.
And you know what I did with my cassette tapes that I used to just have whatever my favorite songs were. I have now made those playlists I've gone through my old cassette tapes and made a playlist. So I have like Summer of 97 and it's all the songs off of that cassette tape.
Yes.
I've got Halloween, Christmas. I had a whole bunch of them. I just can't. When you forget your passwords, this is what happens.
Ooh,
you just
hate that.
And it's on another phone. Maybe if I charge the other phone up, I can get it back on the other phone because it's saved on there.
No, it's the one password. I have it tattooed. Apple ID password right here. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, oh my God, do you really?
No, but I have it safe place so I don't forget.
I can never remember a password.
No.
Hey, Karen. But that's it. Oh my God. I would have fallen for that. I totally would have, because every once in a while I fall for something that comes out of somebody's mouth that just, why would they say that? It's got to be. It happened the other day, John. We were watching Jurassic Park, and he says, "Oh yeah, they're selling dinosaurs on the internet." Now, I thought he meant in real life, but I didn't think he meant actual dinosaurs. I thought he meant like amber little mosquito guys with dinosaur DNA. That's where my mind meant.
That's right.
I didn't vocalize that. I was like, "Oh my God, are they really?" And he just looked at me like, "Did you really just say that?" They're not selling dinosaurs on the internet. I was like, all right, that's my one for the month. I get one every once in a while. Take it. Yeah, exactly. Take that little blonde hair that's hiding in there and just pluck that sucker out.
Yeah, I do that stuff too.
We all get them. We all have those moments, but you would have gotten me on that.
I admit it. I fully admit it. I do. No, it's the dinosaurs that you put,
They're selling dinosaurs on the internet. Why would they sell dinosaurs on the internet? Why not?
Oh my gosh, Karen, it's so good to see you. I
don't know. So hello to everyone that's watching us but not saying anything in the chat. We appreciate you being here. And if you are unfamiliar with who I'm with, although I don't know why you would be, this is Barbie of Punk Sunk and Junk and Nikki of Black Dog Vintage and Antiques. If you're not subscribed or don't follow them on Instagram, their links are in the description box below. It's not going to be a super long sale today. We've got 10 items each, and I'm shipping from Ohio. I have sales on Monday with Nikki, Glass with Class. Hi, Carrie Ann. And that's at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So you can spend your lunch with us. We keep that one short. And then Wednesdays at 10 a.m., I have a little coffee chat and a small sale, and usually keep that one at an hour too. And then right now I am scheduling with other people and popping up in different places. And how about you, Barbie?
I'm just hanging out, having fun, and finding new places to show up and say hello to people.
And
But that is so
Minnesota?
vague. So vague. I ship from Minnesota. I have been listing on eBay, so you can check out my store. If you go to my eBay, or rather my YouTube channel, there's links to both my eBay and my Etsy shop. And I'm so glad to be here with you two today. Thanks for inviting me to hang out with you two. It's been way too long. So we've all been chatting here for a while, and it's so good to spend time with you two.
Yes. These are some of the most beautiful people on the planet right here above me. They really, really are.
And Nikki, you are absolutely beautiful. And Nikki's birthday was yesterday. So if you aren't aware.
Nominal part. My dad sent me a message. I can't believe that I have a 48-year-old daughter. Holy crap, that makes me old. I was like, no, Dad, you're not old. We're vintage. Oh.
I love that.
Vintage.
That's great.
We're vintage. Yes, we're vintage. Because it's 75 now. It's like, well, you're pushing the antique, but we'll give you 25 years before you hit antique.
And Nikki, where are you shipping from, and what do you have going on? And
I'm
Maggie.
Hey, I'm shipping from New York, and I'm going to invoice after the sale today from the glass sale, and then today I'll get all that all over done with. Hey, Rebecca. And I do the glass sale, like Claudia said, with her every Monday at 1 p.m. And I do Whatnot every Tuesday and Wednesday at 3 p.m. I have a lot of fun selling over there. It's a stress-free environment for me. And I don't have to, as I put it to John, torture my hair and my face.
I love watching you when I can see you.
Yes, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Aw.
Hi, Rebecca.
Everyone.
Good to see you. Hi, Carrie Ann. Hi, Maggie. Oh, it's great to see people. It's been a while.
Pop-up sale. So it's nice to see people. Yes.
Yes.
Aww. And I get the lurkers.
I'm going to change the layout.
Oh, I'm a hell of a lurker. I lurk.
I'll lurk and not say hello now. I'm bad that way.
I am too.
All right. Barb came up first. We'll do 2 items each.
Awesome. All right, guys. It's good to see everybody. My first item is Halloween related. It is a vintage tin, and you've probably seen this before. It's from the copyright on it is 1950. It's a no moth reefer galler tin. So a lot of people collect these for the Halloween time of year, or autumn or fall, because of, as you can see, the black and the orange. But let me give you some look at the graphics on here. So as you can see, it says 1950 Reefer Galler Incorporated, New York, New York. And inside it does what you're hearing is there's a little hook. And what you would do is you would put the hook right here and attach it there, and then this would hang. So it's this awesome tin. So you can also use it as a riser, either direction. And it is vintage. And if you're interested in this vintage tin, no moth, kill those moths, it is letter M if you want to put that in the chat. And it is $8. If this is something that you don't have and you want to include it in your Halloween display, I think that would make a great creepy. I like creepy things.
That's a really good shape for it.
It is very, very good shape. Yes. I had a tin lot that I won at an auction a while ago, and that was part of it. It was a nice surprise.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Sheila.
Oh, Sheila. Good
and now that's going to be in my head the rest of the day. Thank you very much. I was waiting for it.
Okay. My next item is a lot of 3 vintage compacts. And let me show you these. So this first one here, I love the image on the front. And it's very Art Deco, Art Nouveau. I mean, it's like someone's going like this.
Yes.
Very beautiful body. very muscular, but that's on the front. And on the back, it's very tiny. I had to take a picture of it to look at it, but this might come across here. So there is powder in there, and apparently they named this powder Gay Gossip, but it's a cosmetics company in New York City, and they're spelled L. Let me get it here. I'm sorry, I'm like shaking. You can't see it, but it's LECOR Cosmetics Corp. And you open it up here, and it has the powder, but of course, probably wouldn't use that. I would just have it for display. And it has this on the powder puff. And this is 3x3. So this has got a gold tone and the silver tone. And then the next one is a smaller one. And this is very Art Deco.
Ooh.
The green.
Yeah.
In the gold. Now there is a little booper right there, which, being that it's metal, was probably in somebody's purse. Got hit by something. But so it does have this compartment here. The compartment does, you just do this here, and this lifts open. It does lift open.
It used to lift open.
I had it open this morning. In fact, I said to myself, "Self, hello! I haven't seen you forever." I love though when you send me things, when you DM me fun things. So thank you for doing that, Edward. Okay, this little compartment does open. Trust me that it does. And it used to have something here, whether it was another mirror or if it was some kind of lipstick. I don't know, but there's this one. And the size of this one is 2x2. And then last but not least, one of my favorite places in Paris is the Moulin Rouge.
Ooh.
Can Girl.
Oh, I love all of these.
That's my fave.
This is one of my favorites. One of my favorite places in Paris is called Montmartre. It's the artist quarter, where even going as far back as Picasso would hang out together. And it's where the artists do their painting and just hang out with each other, have coffee and whatnot. It's got 2 mirrors. This one is also 3x3. So if you're interested in this lot of vintage compacts, you get all 3. You just type into the chat C for compacts, and it's $6.
Oh, wow. That's a great price.
It's amazing.
All right. Those were my 2.
I follow a woman on TikTok that collects vintage makeup, and the stories that, like, she owns some of I can't remember any of the famous people, maybe Marilyn Monroe's makeup, and she really collects, and it's all in glass cases. And but the stories behind the makeup are just as fascinating as looking at the makeup pieces that she has.
I'm sure.
Very cool.
Oh, I was wondering if she bought it to wear it. I would love to see somebody buy it and try it on and see what it
she will try.
Yeah.
But some of it she won't. Some of it.
Well, if it was Marilyn Monroe's makeup, I wouldn't touch it either. Sitting right there looking nice. Okay. So first up, I have a lot. This is going to be for choice of golden books. So I have Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. And this is 1980s version. I looked at the dates. So this is 1984. I'm never going to get it to show up. But this is 1984's edition of Snow White. All of the awesome classic pictures. So that is the first one. And then I've got a Bugs Bunny and the healthy what? And the Healthy Hog. Couldn't read because we have an old sticker there that I'm leaving on. And this one is also from the 80s. This one is from 1986. So we've got lots of Porky Pigs, actions, and Looney Tunes.
Richard Simmons doing Sweating to the Oldies on that
It
page.
probably, on the TV. Yep. Look. Oh my God. Good eye. Richard Simmons, I love it. 20 pounds, we're lifting the dumbbells. So I know it's getting into crafting season for some people. And then this one's probably my fave because this one's an original. Three Little Pigs, Walt Disney's Three Little Pigs. And this one is from the 50s. This one is 1953. And it's the whole Walt Disney story of Three Little Pigs. I've never come across one like this. This is the only one that has writing in it. Somebody obviously thought that the pigs needed bodies and didn't do a bad job for
That's
like
pretty-
a 4-year-old.
That's pretty clever, I gotta say.
That was kind of cute. I thought it was cute. So he can stay there. So Three Little Pigs. This one's a little bit more worn, but then again, it's from the 50s. So choice of the golden books. They're going to be a $5, number 23 for your choice. And we've got, like I said, Snow White, Bugs Bunny, and the Healthy Hut. I think somebody should get this one, especially if they're going on a diet for New Year's, and this should be their diet journal. That's just what I'm going to say.
That would be a great idea.
That would be funny. And the Three Little Pigs. So $5, choice number 23. So that's my first one.
And you don't want to take yourself seriously.
Yes, when you don't want to take yourself, because we all know we never keep those New Year's resolutions. They never happen. I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna be able to be in a bathing suit come, spring break. That's okay. Okay. Next up, I have a little owl. This is an Avon piece with the sparkly eyes. I love the eyes. This one I think is called Mr. Precious or something. Mr. or Mrs. Precious. I can't remember. Oh, Snow Owl on the bottom, it says. Sorry. Let's say Snow Owl. I finally got a hold of a good Avon book that lists absolutely all of the bottles.
Really?
Yes. And I was very stoked about that. It lists them all the way back to the 50s. And like anything that Avon sold, I came across this book and it was
Interesting.
Oh, it's a great book. So this was a powder. So it has the little powder piece.
Oh, how cool.
And the head. So, I mean, I suppose. Doesn't
Don't smell the things.
Smell it. Smell it.
Oh, you smell everything. I have an old Avon jar that still smells. And every time I walk into where I store the stuff, I'm like, what smells like old lady? Oh, it's that Avon jar. That's what it is. So I guess I suppose you could, reuse it as a powder jar if you wanted. So base is glass, top is plastic. And if you're interested, it is number 29 for $6. $6, number 29. And those are my two.
What about our friends in the chat? Who enjoys that good old smell?
Smell.
Who
Old
sides
Avon.
with me? Don't smell the things.
Who sides with Nikki? Put a one in the chat.
I smell everything. I can't help it. I made the mistake of smelling something one time and I almost vomited because it was really a wrong choice.
Oh,
Don't smell old Tupperware, people. Don't do it.
See, if you tell me not to do something, I so want to do it.
no.
I do too.
Nope. I do not smell the things. All right. My first item is a hand-painted picture style vase.
Pretty.
And they didn't seal it. So you can see where part of the paint has worn off. But it's super pretty. Nothing on the back. And it's not marked. So I have no idea the age. Almost everything that I am bringing today came out of my extended family member's hoarded house. So this is one of those items. Don't know anything about it. It didn't mean anything to anybody. So it got to be in the sale. At the very top of the handle, which is the tallest part, it is 7.5 inches. So 7.5 inches to here. Probably the wrong time of year to be selling blue, but I do have 2 pieces of blue. So this one, $6, number 6. $6, number 6, and some of the paint is coming off.
Yeah, but I like that.
Because they did a good job with it, so it's too bad they didn't seal it.
Claudia, can you show your ring? I'm curious to see.
Ooh.
It's a dragon.
That
Dragon.
is super cool. Nice.
And my second item is an actual picture. This was a hobbyist piece made in 1988 by Mel. Mel made this.
Mel did a good job.
So it's got a
Mel.
really wide mouth. So I don't know if you'd have problems using it as an actual picture. stuff a bunch of daisies in here, that would be gorgeous.
Yeah.
It has one teeny tiny little flea bite right there, but that is the only issue with it. The design is on the front and the back. It's got these little beads. The handle has this pattern.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. It's pretty cool for a hobbyist piece.
I like it a lot.
But Mel wasn't anybody in that family, so we think that she just picked it up somewhere because she liked it. This one stands 7 inches to the tippy top here. So they're both about the same size, just one's much thinner. This one's a vase, this one's a pitcher. This one is $8, number 20. $8, number 20. And those are mine too. And guys, I'm so happy that both of these lovely ladies agreed to come on my channel and do a sale today. How awesome is that?
I'm pretty happy to be here.
I'm happy.
I have something back here.
Mm-hmm.
I see glass.
I see glass.
You know, it's one of my favorites. It's glass.
It's glass.
Ooh.
It's Ellie Smith. It's amber. It's the moon and star. It's a candy dish.
It's perfect for fall.
It is perfect for fall. Now, it's beautiful and wonderful, and heart pumping this is, and I just can't get enough of this. Now, there is one small condition issue, and the price will reflect that. There is a small flea bite right here that you cannot see. It's right here. But when you run your finger over it, you can feel it. So when I was doing the George test, you can feel it. But it definitely does not take away from the beauty of it, from the fact that it's a vintage piece of glass and it's this beautiful amber. So if you are interested in this piece, which stands 6.5 inches tall by 6.5 inches wide, I mean, you could definitely put fairy lamps. I mean, Amber and Claudia's talked about this on her show many times, and it's true. Amber, that throws the best light. With candles or with fairy lights, what have you, it does throw the best light, I feel. And just give you some more detail. Just a nice piece of toffee. If you're interested in this beautiful piece of Ellie Smith, you can type in L. And to reflect that flea bite, I did mark it to $10.
Wow, that is a fantastic price.
Thank you.
Now I want toffee. Thank you, Barbie. I'm not sure my teeth could handle it, but now I want toffee.
My pleasure. A Heath bar. That sounds good to me.
Yes.
Yum, yum, yum. All right. Now, something that you could sit in that beautiful dish. I have 2 pieces of glass. These are glass vegetables. I have a carrot. This beautiful top. There are no rough edges along this piece at all. There's this carrot here. And then this beautiful green bell pepper, which makes me want to make stuffed green peppers.
Ooh.
Here's the bottom. And it's
Just
just
the food portion.
What's that?
It's the food portion of the show where we make each other hungry.
Exactly. I love talking about food. All right, so we've got the 2, and it's a lot of 2, so it's not for choice. So if you're interested in the 2 pieces of glass, they are going to be, I have a card with a letter on it. I can tell you they're $10. Here it is. If you type in the letter V for vegetable, they're $10 for both pieces, for both the green bell pepper and the glass. Here. V for 10.
V for victory. Victory garden. It's your own little victory garden. There we go. Maggie V. For letter V.
Maggie! Thank you. All right, those are my 2.
And we are
Okay.
back to Nikki.
So I have up, and I'm going to be very careful with this little book. So it says on the front, School Memories, and it does have a velvety texture. And this book is from the 30s, so it would have been an autograph book. You would have gotten friends to sign. This person had a different idea. So you can see in the front, School Day Memories.
That's cool.
I love the things that come out of this. So School Yell. We didn't have those. I know they did like little rant.
Come on.
Like, this boom
Yeah. Yeah. And School Colors, Class Officers, and My Favorite Friend. I love that. So it has pages in the front that are blank, and it does have pages that were signed. But what's really neat about the book, and I got to get to one of the pages, and this is why I have to be careful. It has all sorts of pressed flowers in it. This even has a goat image. So it has all sorts of pressed flowers, and some of them actually have the Latin names, which I thought was neat. And then interspaced among it is people signing. So we have somebody writing a nice little passage in there, and this one is dated 1936. And then all sorts of little pressed wildlife.
Oh my gosh.
I love that.
It was fun. I thought it was so pretty, and the pages are chock-a-block full of stuff from the 30s, and I'm trying not to let it fall out all over me. Here's another one. This one won't fall out. So they did a really good job with pressing and containing stuff instead of just making it, oh, I'll miss you and I'm going to write a silly little passage. So like I said, they have a passage and then the little flowers. So it's something different. So this little book here from the 30s, and you can see all of the stuff that's actually in there. There's lots of stuff in there.
Wow.
That's the original junk journal.
It is the original junk journal, yes. $15, number 25 on this one. And it has its own little bag that it goes into, because I'll end up with, 70, 90-year-old pieces of the outside, inside. I'm looking underneath me going, yeah, there's a couple little tiny pieces out there. So that is my first one there. Let's see. And next up I have, because it's Claudia, and I had to bring a swan. So I brought my black swan. So this is the back side of it. It is ceramic. It's a planter. I'm guessing it would have been a planter. But I love the florals on this.
Oh, boy. Wow.
It's so pretty. It's so different. So it's a black swan with orange, pink, and purple. And it still has, whoops, there we go. Its sticker right there. And it is a made in Belgian piece. So this part here says Helen hand painted, and then it goes into Belgian speak. It's B&H of Belgium, and it's also kind of stamped down there on the bottom. And it's a pretty good sized guy. I mean, he's not massive. It's about 6 inches in length this way, but I love the hand painting that they did on that.
Mm-hmm.
And the little gold. And then you don't find black swans often. We find white ones, we find glass ones, but to find a black one. So with the sticker too, with the little baby sticker right there, which my ring light is killing. So if you're interested in this one, it's going to be $12, number 30. $12, number 30. And those are my 2.
I love that swan. That's amazing.
I know you would approve. It's Claudia approved.
All right. I have a bathtub shaped planter.
Yeah.
Guess. I could not find this anywhere. This could have come from Target a few years ago, or it could be old. I do not know. I couldn't find anything. The back says AD 16. So I don't know if it was a hobbyist piece that was made in 2016, but it does have some age wear there on the little ends of the feet. So I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Some of the gold trim is worn off too. But this came out of the hoarded house. I would use it as a trinket dish, but you could use it as a planter.
Okay, little air plants would look
shaped,
gorgeous.
but yeah,
That'd be perfect.
I think it looks like a bathtub.
Yeah. A wonky bathtub.
The water, you
$10, number 3. Hi, Donna Maria. $10, number 3. Oh, I guess I should tell you how long it is. It's just cool. I just don't know. It's 8 inches long. So it's the size. Could not find anything. It's so frustrating. I looked 2 different times. Google image search showed nothing remotely like that. My next one is a Limoges trinket box.
pretty.
Ooh, pretty.
So no chips, no cracks. I'll show you the top first. So if you get on eBay right now, they have a bunch of Limoges trinket boxes that have 2 pink flowers. But the one with this little blue berry and only 1 pink flower and this green spray right here, they only have like 3. So this is a less common Limoges trinket box. This one was Limoges from France. So you've got your Limoges stamp up here, and then you've got France right there. It was made for a company called Anai.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Hi, Geneva. If you came in and I missed you, hello. Thanks for being here. So it is 3 1/4 inches across, just your standard trinket box, but it's Limoges, which is pretty cool. And it's a less common pattern. $12, number 16. $12, number 16, and those are my 2.
All right. Thanks, everybody who are here and those lurking. I appreciate it very, very much. My next item is this little mermaid Cupie.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, how cute.
Look at her
The
butt.
butt. I love it.
Isn't this so cute?
That's fantastic.
So she sits like so. And it's just reminiscent of the old mermaid bathrooms to me. So this is a glaze, as you can see here, with some beautiful gold. So her tail here is got this gold gloss. There is a little spot here. It's not a chip on her tail, but the gloss, the gold has chipped off, but it's not a chip on her tail. And she's got this beautiful bulbous backside. And then this beautiful blonde hair, which is gold. And then the eyebrows and the lashes. And then I don't know, I can't imagine that it was manufactured and with the felt, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Or the previous person who had this, just to keep it nice and secure on whatever place they had it, put the felt on the bottom. But I'll leave that for whomever wants to take it home. They could take that off. But she's just this cutie pie, little mermaid Cupie. And measurements wise, she is 5 1/4 by 2 1/4.
Hi, Leanne.
Hi, Leanne. So glad to have you here. So if you are interested in this little mermaid Cupie vintage, now doing research, the Lefton did make some Cupies. I don't know if it's Lefton, but age-wise, I'd say it goes back to the 50s. If you would like her, put in letter K for Cupie, and she's $12. Letter K, $12 for the mermaid Cupie.
Oh, she was popular.
And I see Carrie Ann first.
Yeah. Congrats, Carrie Ann.
Both for your interest in her. I appreciate it. Thanks, Carrie Ann.
She's adorable.
She is. He reminds me of the Snorks, though, the little mermaids that would swim in the Snorks cartoon. If any of you remember the Snorks.
I do remember the Snorks. Okay, my next item is a piece of vintage jewelry. And I had this at another sale, but I wanted to bring it here. It's vintage coral.
Ooh.
And you've probably heard of coral. They're very well-known old vintage jewelry maker. A lot of people like to sell coral brooches. But as you can see here, this is a necklace. What I love about this is the orange. The orange inlay, it is plastic. It's a very, very light necklace. It's a choker. It's only 16 inches. But I brought it because of the orange being for fall and for autumn. And I love how stunning it looks with the black. So let me show you the back. It has these little round beads, also orange, and with these findings between them. And you probably can't see it, but right here, it says coral. Probably wants to look at my face, but right here it says coral. And so it's a very nicely made necklace. Again, it is a choker. It's very lightweight and vintage. Here's the back. It's gold tone. So if you'd like to add a piece of coral to your collection, you can type in N in the chat, and it's $10. And for this coral vintage orange choker.
Yes,
I love that.
I agree.
It is lovely for fall. Thanks, Leanne.
I was mentally rifling through my closet, wondering if I had an orange shirt.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for doing that.
See, and I was thinking, oh, it would look good with all the black I own.
Totally.
Same thing. This is what happens when we find jewelry we like. Okay, next up, I have a hand mirror. And I'm going to show you the back first. It's very, very deco. It is a little scratched up, but I love the front mirror because it's so old. I love old ghostly mirrors. And the lady I got this from said to me, I tried to get the mirror out and I screeched at her, no, why would you do that? Don't do that. Leave it the way it is. I love ghost mirrors. So this is about 10 inches long. Hey, Donna Maria. And hello, Geneva, and everybody else who came in who I didn't get a chance to say hello to. So it is rectangular here at the top, and it does still hold an image. Ready? See, now you're going to see yourselves. Woof, woof. It does still hold the image. You can see, but it has that foggy, ghostly glow to it, which I love. So if you're interested in my deco mirror, and it's not as heavy as I would think it would be. I mean, it's top heavy because it's a hand mirror. I've seen people hang these on the walls in different, but I love the back. Yeah. That's my favorite part. So if you're interested in the hand mirror, it's going to be $15, number 35. $15, number 35 on this one.
If you do the creepy pretty decor for Halloween, that would fit right into that.
I know. And I haven't had it very long, and it might end up, if it doesn't sell in the future, it might end up staying.
Yes, Donna Maria, very Art Deco looking.
Yes, that's why I love that stuff from that time period and from this time period. Now, I know this is a dressing set. I will say that. So this is a button hook for like shoes, and it has mother of pearl on the handle here. Beautiful. This piece, I am not sure. I don't know what this would be. Maybe somebody knows. I haven't figured it out. And I do think it is missing one piece down here, but it's on its little backing here. And this label, this label down here does say, and I'm not going to get it to show up, genuine mother of pearl. So that's what this piece is here. And this over here feels almost like horn or antler. This piece actually comes out. It's like a weird toothpick. I don't know. Oh no, this is mother of pearl too. I lied. So that's all mother of pearl in there as well.
Gorgeous.
But I have no idea. It looks like a little shotgun. I don't know, maybe it's a toothpick. I don't know,
I
maybe
thought
you hold it,
at first I thought a tooth. But
yeah, hold it like this and you can scratch somebody's eyes out. I don't know what it's for. I have no idea what that piece is for. But the other one I know is for to get the buttons on like your shoes and your clothes. So definitely an older piece. And this one I can't take off. And I don't want to. But the handle, I love the handle of that one, the shine. And the camera's not doing it justice, as is usual. So if you're interested in the tiny little set, try not to let them fall out. There we go. They'll be $10, number 32. $10, number 32. And I think it'd look really pretty if you had a little Victorian space. They kind of go nice with the mirror, too. And those are my two.
Man, you guys brought amazing stuff. Oh. All right, I have some vintage patterns. I don't know anything about them. They came out of that house, so I'm just trying to pass stuff along. So to me, this one is very 1960s. And it was originally 75 cents. Huh. And in Canada, it was 75 cents. So that was a point in time when the American dollar and the Canada were the same. Worth the same. So there's 7 altogether. This one also looks very 1960s to me.
That's cool.
And then this one is a maternity pattern. Now this one looks 1980s to me. And in the 1980s, my mom sewed most of my clothes.
Oh, wow.
That.
Yeah.
This one's very 1970s.
Oh, but I want one of those dresses.
Totally.
They look really comfortable.
And look at this one.
Oh, I want one of those.
So do.
Yes.
The red one.
Yes, the red one.
And then there's a kid's pattern in there.
Oh,
and that one looks like late 80s, early 90s.
It does.
Yeah.
So 7 altogether, various sizes, various, you got maternity, you've got kids, you've got a lot of different things in there. All 7 of these patterns, and they're all, I can't tell if they're all there or not, but they all have something in them. They're not just empty envelopes. $10 for the whole lot, number 13.
Great
$10,
deal.
number 13. Yeah, I saw some on eBay that were selling for like $5 a piece on these vintage ones, but since I don't know if everything's in there, I just lotted them all together. All right, I got a camel. Now on this side, I do have the little piece that is supposed to be hanging there because there's 2 on this side. I don't know if there was a third one and they're just missing, but this one fell off of him. His label is Arabic above the number. You're not even going to be able to see it, but there's some Arabic script there and then just numbers. He is tall. He is almost 10.5 inches to the tip of his nose there. Here's his face. He seems worried about something. He's very worried.
He's scared.
And his tail, he's to the best of my knowledge, he has no brakes and nothing is dinged on him. I just think he's missing some pieces.
Is it wrong to realize that I didn't realize camels had tails? I don't know why I didn't think they had tails.
Because we're so concentrated on their humps.
Yeah. Lady humps.
This guy.
Lovely lady.
$15, number 19.
Lovely lady lumps.
$15, number 19. For the wood carved camel.
Hi,
and
Janine.
Those are mine too. Hi, Janine.
All righty. My next item is going to be a really big lot, and it's very inspired by autumn and fall. So this is a lot of 7 pieces, and it's all Homeco. And let me show you what I have. So the first are these 2 plaques.
Ooh.
I know Claudia's had these for sale before.
Yeah,
So
I just put them in the garage sale.
Did you? So there's this one here, which these are brass, and then it's got some painted colors to it. And it looks like it's sort of shadow box-ish, if you will. And this is wood. And this one here got these mighty mushrooms.
Mushies.
The mushy.
I love that one.
Yeah, I do too.
And guys, in person, these are fantastic.
These are pretty great. And they were sold by Homeco as a pair back in the early 80s. I do remember these back in the day from the catalog when I would go to those parties. Everybody had a party, and I would get dragged to those parties.
And get bored.
This is part of the lot. So it's this pair here, which I think are great. The next part of the lot are another Homeco. It's this solo brass butterfly and this solo maple leaf. So this is 8 inches. This is 4. And then you can hang this guy up. And then here's the hanger to hang this. So these go with the other 2 plaques. Now, the next part of the lot are Homeco, but then someone took the liberty to, which you're made to do with some Homeco pieces, is that they colored them themselves. Ooh.
Oh, but I like that.
I do
yeah,
too.
They did a good job with the fall.
Yeah.
They did a great job. So there's this one here, and this one here, and this one here.
Oh, I love them. If you have a boho 70s vibe.
Yes.
These are fun.
Hi, Kraken.
Hi, Christine. Welcome. So here's the back. And it has its hanger. And this one here has its hanger, as well as this one. So again, the lot is 7 pieces. So you get the 3 painted Homeco butterflies. You get the 2 brass, the leaf and the butterfly. And then the 2 wood sconces with the mushies and the leaf. So if you're interested in the lot, it's letter H for Homeco, and it's $8.
Oh my goodness, that's fantastic.
Wow. That's instant collection of 70s vibe. Throw in a little wicker that you can get anywhere, and
Absolutely.
You're set.
Have fun with this instant collection, because it's a great price, and you can just make a quick fall autumn collection, and when you're done with it, you can pass it along to somebody else. Or if you're a reseller, you've just got 3 sets of great items that you could resell. All right, my next item I had in my summer ween sale. No problem, Christine. I'm glad you're here. This is a set of 4 bowls, and it's milk glass. But they have this ombre. So it's black, then there's the white, and then the red paint. And I have a set of 4 of them. They're cool. Yeah, for sure. And they're not marked, but I believe them to be Inker Hawking. Now, the people that had these before, they were a little rough on them when they were washing them. What happens, obviously, and then some of the paint does wear. So, but I think they're great whether, you have this type of coloring in your kitchen, or if you like me and you're very macabre and you want to decorate with some blood red and some black for the holidays.
They remind me of candy, and I wonder how they taste. That's wrong, I know, but
I like your thinking. I really do. We'll have to talk about that offline. I think that's great. You could also stack them and use them as risers. But it's a set of 4. If you're interested in these, there are no flea bites. I did the George test. They're just a great set of bowls. And if you like these, letter R for red, and they are $6. All right. Those were my 2.
Okay, I'm going to give this a measure before I hold it up because I will drop it. It's 5.5 inches. All right, so, you got Carrie Ann for the letter R. So I have a tiered tray. This does say made in France. Ooh, I'm going to still do it upside down. Here we go. Made in France there on the bottom. It does not say Limoges, so I can't say that that's what it is, but I love the little gold.
Oh, that's pretty.
Pattern.
Oh my gosh.
And it's stamped twice, so I guess maybe these pieces come apart. I don't know. I don't want to mess with it. So I will ship it just as it is. So 5.5 inch tall, and it's deep too. So it's like a little shallow bowl. So I love this. I thought it was super pretty for all your little, I know people love to decorate on these, and all of you have so much fun doing that. And I love to watch when people do the tiered tray demos that they do, because I think they're fantastic. So no condition issues on the little guy here. I cannot say who made it or how old it is, and this also goes around the pedestal there. So they're like roses, little gold roses, and all the gold is there, which is awesome. So if you're interested in this guy here, he's going to be $15, number 34. $15, number 34 on that guy.
Beautiful piece.
It's just so pretty. I mean, you can make that look all creepy too, because it has that. Oh, yeah. You can have some fun with that.
Yes, you can.
Next up, I have a book. This is Shakespeare's Tragedy of Othello, and I love the spine. This is a really old one. This is 1906 is the copyright on this one, and the condition that this book is in is fabulous. Wow. Just fabulous. I love me some Shakespeare.
Me too.
So it is inscribed in the front, and here's the copyright right there, 1906. And there's quite a long introduction, because I guess this was kind of like cheat sheets before you could have crib notes. Before those were things. So there is quite a long introduction. I'm still thumbing through the introduction. Over there. Oh, wait a minute. I finally hit it. So there's like 50 pages of introduction. And then we get into the story. And the spine is in great condition. All the pages are attached.
It's a beautiful copy.
Great. I love this one. I picked up a couple of Shakespeare because I like them. This is one of my favorites. And the cover has that like nice beady, leathery texture to it. It's not real leather. I'm pretty sure it's not real leather. But if you're interested it's a smaller book. I love how the books back in the day were smaller. It's a 6.5 inch book. Like you can put your hands on it. I love that idea. This one here will be $8, number 31. Oh, $8, number 31. Thank you. Awesome. And I know Barbie likes her books like I do. I have them all over my house. And so does Claudia. We all like our books. We're all book freaks. We are. It's the one that we hate about moving, right? You have to pack that box of books, and then somebody picks it up and goes, "What the hell's in there?" And you go, "Books." It's right. I have a rock collection too. What's in that? Rocks. That's my too.
All right. So my next item is this piece of Royal Hager.
Pretty.
Oh, that's pretty.
It would have had a round lighter in the top. This was sold with one of the great big ashtrays. I came into possession of the ashtray that I already sold a couple months ago at a separate time from the lighter, and then realized that they were a set. But right there it says Royal Hager, gold plated, 22 karat gold. And you got your little, because nobody wanted their furniture damaged and stuck those on everything. This is super tall. I picture how extravagant you would look lighting your cigarette with this thing. Like,
pretty badass.
Maybe you put it on the coffee table
this big.
And you just lean down. Lean into it. Try not to set your hair on fire.
So it's just a tad over 9.5 inches tall. So tall. But I have seen
Lean into it. I'm sorry.
that people will put candles in them now.
I'm sorry. I have flashbacks to yesterday. I'm sorry, Clyde.
Are we talking about the elephants? All right. So
Okay, I'm sorry.
this piece of Royal Hager is going to be $15, number 7. $15, number 7.
You can't put Barbie and I in the same room. Our minds just go south instantly.
Second item is some vintage fall decor. These papers pieces. So this one is two-sided, but this side, I don't know if it had tape, if it had, I don't know if it had tape on it or just got torn, but this side's still good. So you've got some pheasants, and they are from beak to tip of tail, 7 inches long, about 5.5 inches tall. This size. Then you've got some like crepe paper leaves that must have been like stuck to a bulletin board or something with a thumbtack. So 2, 3 red, 4 red. Oh, they're orange on the red's orange on the other side.
Those are pretty.
You got your choice. And then there's 2 green with yellow on the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. This one actually has a date on it. It says 1984 Hallmark cards. It's only one-sided.
Cute.
And it's that size. There's an apple in there, which is huge. And then, save the best for last.
Oh,
it's a squirrel. And it's
cute.
giant.
He is giant.
I love it.
Just one-sided on that one. So you get all of the pieces for just $6, number 11. $6, number 11. And that was my 2.
Okay, we're in the home stretch, everybody. Thanks again for being here. I've had so much fun with you. And my next item is a piece of vintage Fenton. And I found this when I was on my excursion with Becky. I thought you'd like this.
I do.
That's pretty.
It is.
Really pretty. When Becky was here in town, Vintage Viking Treasure, who we know is our friend who does a lot with Fenton, we spotted it and I grabbed it. And if you can see here, it's very thin. It's got a lot of Ring of Fire in it, which you won't be able to tell from here, but this is from the 50s and it has this beautiful silver crest on the top. It's a little dirty inside. I washed it as best I could, but it's quite dirty down at the bottom, but I cleaned off the ruffle. And this had been sitting in this antique store that we went to for quite a while, but it has a glorious Ring of Fire. So this is what this is called here is the melon base is what this is called here because it looks like a melon.
I was just saying, it looks like a pumpkin.
It's got the silver crust. It's 6 inches tall by 4 here on the melon side. This is about 3 inches here. A little bit closer. It is not marked Fenton, but it is. Again, it's from the 50s. And I grabbed a flower here because I love red and white. This would look great for the holidays, or of course, you know me and Halloween, little black and red and white. So if you're interested in this vintage Fenton piece from the 50s, it is letter F for Fenton. and it's $16.
That's a very good price and a very pretty piece.
Yeah,
Oh,
that piece is beautiful.
I was very happy when I spotted it, especially when I was with Becky. All right, my last item, guys, is a lot. It's an art project lot. It's just something fun if you're into having fun with wood.
we didn't even have to look for the innuendo there.
So what I have here are these pieces of hearts. So there's 9 hearts, and it's all this beautiful solid wood. And you could either hang them together just as raw pieces of wood, like so, or you could take them apart and individually paint them, decoupage with them, glue them, hang them separately, put them into a bundle. I just like their raw, their wood, and their hearts.
And they make a nice noise. They make good wind chimes.
I do like them together with the noise.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that. So if you're interested in this lot, just type in W for wood, and it's $5. And those are
Sorry. I'm still laughing over at the wood. We're wrong. Okay. I'm gonna get sweet again. So I have a set of 6 Victorian die cuts and pages. This one here is, I'm gonna try to get it real close, 1884, and this is a huge die cut on it, and it has a little bit of writing. Some of the pages are double-sided. This one is not. So this is a single-sided page. So you don't have to choose. This one here is another signature. This is 1884, and there's another little die cut there. This one does have writing on the back. It's really hard to make out because the ink is so faded as to what they're actually saying, but a lot of these are usually like little poems or passages from the Bible sometimes, but usually they're little tiny poems that people write to each other. It's kind of like signing yearbooks, but I really liked them for the die cuts. So this one here is 1895. This one has an extra die cut there on the back. Too bad it's all the same exact spot. So you have to choose there. This one is another 1884, and this is a little poem. And the penmanship on this one is just beautiful.
Oh,
Penmanship
I love
on
that piece.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Pretty.
This one here is 1895, and this has, we've got something written in French, and then on the bottom it's in English, and there's also something in a completely different language on the back. Totally think it's an alien language. Here we go. There's the alien language. I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe it's Elvish. I don't know. But maybe it's a passage. I don't know. Maybe it's a passage from a Bible. So I don't know. This one is my favorite die cut, though. I love that pansy right there.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's really pretty.
The coloring is beautiful.
It's like a purpley black with yellow, which is why I love it. These are all
the last
really
one
good
because the flower had a head sticking out of it.
Oh, the one with the head. Yes, the one with the head.
Hi,
and the
Bree.
hand. Hey, Bree.
Hi, Bree.
Oh, I know. Isn't that fun? I love that too, because you can't make it, then you can go in and just bid on something. I love that too. So if you're interested in the set of 6 pages with die cuts and writing, junk journalers, have fun. All right. All 6 of them are going to be $8, number 41. $8, number 41 on that one.
That's a great.
And my last, yeah, thank you. My last item is a junk jar. Now there is lots of good stuff. Oh, I see you, Janine. Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, you guys see Janine first?
I see Janine first.
Okay, it's coming your way, Miss Anderson.
I do. Hi, Jennifer Miller. Good to see you.
Hello. So this next one is going to be an offer up, and I'm going to start it at 10. And like I said, it is a junk jar loaded with stuff. So I've got in here, it's, first of all, it's a vintage mason jar. So we get the old mason jar. That'll go with it too. And I've just been collecting odd little pieces of things. So there's some jewelry in here. So there's some shell pieces down there. There's some pieces of
Hi,
jewelry are
Tracy.
whole. Hey, Tracy.
Hi,
Some
Tracy.
pieces are pieces. These, I think, glow in the dark. There's some fun buttons. There's clip-on earrings.
I
There's
like that cut candy piece. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
The shoe. I even think there's a couple of little figures hiding in here. We get California raisins, some old
Ooh,
dice.
I love dice.
Fun.
Yeah, it's just I don't even know what's in here because I don't even remember because I've been putting stuff in here for so long that I can't even tell you what's in. So some of the pieces are more crafty pieces. Some of the pieces are proper jewelry pieces. So it's all just a mumbo jumbo of stuff.
I love a good mystery, Nikki. So that's
Yes.
awesome.
This is a couple of brooches. I'm taking a look in here myself, see what else is in here. It's a couple of brooches, a couple of figures. There's a little California raisin dude is hiding in there somewhere. Here's his little fist. There's his little fist right there. Help me, I'm buried. Oh, and here's his other hand right there.
Funny.
So if anybody is interested in the jar of junk, I have no idea how much it weighs. It is hefty, but it's not. It's more the glass, I think, that weighs more than anything else. There's a couple of buttons. Came across some weird buttons. A couple of buttons in there.
Would you be willing to ship it without the glass if someone was worried about the
Yes. If nobody wanted the jar, I will ship it. I will take everything out. I will put it in a bag and it'll go to you. Because I know not everybody likes the jars. Like sometimes it adds to shipping. But recently I've been finding that bulk shipping. Oh, thanks, Tracy. Bulk shipping is, or not bulk. You all know what I mean. Cubic. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm getting more and more cubic. And get your stuff now because October 2nd, the shipping rates go up again. Yay! Yay!
Woo-hoo.
All right. So we'll start counting this down. So we're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. That was my little thing to Daniel. Stop. That was as good as it gets. Stop. Thank you very much, Tracy. That'll be coming to you. And those are my two.
And yes, Janine, we will be doing a recap. Okay, so I have a brass unicorn bell. I love this guy.
I love it.
Awesome.
So noise alert if you have a dog. I'm going to ring the bell.
In the
It's
other room.
Such a good sound. So this bell is 5.5 inches tall. I bet it would look fantastic polished up. Generally, I like patina, but I think this would look so good polished.
Yeah.
So unicorn bell. And then I'm including this one because he's lost his little clapper. So you get both of them for $8. Number 2. $8, number 2. And I don't have any brass cleaner. I've heard it smells awful, the Brasso. And I know there's some natural like salt and things that you can do to clean them up. But man, I'd like to see that one shined up. Oh, hi, Yippee-I-O.
Yeah, you can use ketchup. It does stink, the ketchup, but it's the cleaning bit that makes it like the stuff that's coming off of it, not that the ketchup's. I hate ketchup, but ketchup does work.
Thank you so much. And last, I think these are so cool. I showed them on Saturday night when I was on Aaron's channel. I had no takers. I'm going to show them again. These are American Geographical Society state books. And there are, I think, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there are 9 altogether. It's $10 for the whole lot. And I'll show all of them to you quickly. So they had stickers in the center that you could put into the pages. So this one had the stickers put into the pages. So there are 2 where the stickers were already used, but the other 7, the stickers were not used. Look at the whole book. Isn't that just beautiful?
Wow.
I love these. And these were all from the 60s. So 1960 on Alaska. Then you had Kentucky and Tennessee combined. And here are the stickers in the center because these stickers were not used. Look at this picture on the back. This one was 1965. You've got Georgia, Illinois, and Indiana, Maryland and Delaware, Texas, Arizona and New Mexico, the Dakotas. And here's all the stickers in the center of that one. That one was 1964. And then Chicago. The rest of these are states.
Chicago.
That's funny. A whole book for Chicago. This one was 1965. So all 9 of them. Very cool piece of Americana there. $10, number 5. Oh, he woke up from his nap.
Hello, kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty.
All right, and we are going to do a recap. So let me move Barbie back over.
It looks like you have Miss Janine for those.
Awesome, Janine. Thank you.
Thanks for everybody who's popped in.
book.
Appreciate it. I am going to recap a few things from the beginning for anyone who's missed. This first item is an old tin. If you're into decorating for the Halloween coming up, I have this vintage tin, 1950s, reefer galler, no moth, kills moths, moth eggs, moth larvae. And inside is the holder, or the hanger rather, and you would put it right here if you were to use it. But it's great. I know you guys have probably seen this around. I think it's an excellent shape for its age. Again, it's got the green and the green. It's got the green and the black. And it would make also a great piece. You could use it as a riser. You could set things on here. Oh, really, Donna Maria? Yeah, they are popular, especially for decorating for the upcoming Halloween. If you're interested in this moth tin, it is in the chat if you want to type M for moth larvae, and it's $8. So that is that one there. My next item is a instant collection of a lot of 3 vintage compacts. The first one here is this one here, which is the green and the gold. So it's this gold tone, and then it had this green painted over it. And you know what I should have been doing, guys? In between is I should have been trying to get this open.
Oh, trying to get that open?
Yeah.
I even tried waving my magic pen at it. It didn't work. Open sesame.
Okay.
Didn't work.
Try it
Did it
again.
work?
Try it again.
Open sesame.
Woo, she got it open.
So this one has this adorable little powder puff. So the powder in there, little powder puff. So this lot includes this little compact here. It includes this one, which is silver and gold tone. This beautiful Art Nouveau, Art Deco person on the front. This powder was called Gay Gossip.
Gay Gossip.
Because it was, very lively. So it still has the powder, in fact, in the mirror and the little powder puff. So again, this is an instant collection, so it includes that one there. And then lastly, my favorite, Moulin Rouge. We've got a beautiful can girl on the front of this one. And this is actually, here's the back, Moulin Rouge Paris, which is in Montmartre in the Paris, in the art district, and it has 2 mirrors. So if you're interested in this instant collection of compacts, it's letter C for $6. And then for those that did miss this beautiful piece of Fenton, I do want to show this one last time. So I have a vintage from the 50s, and it's got the silver crest, and it's got the bulbous melon.
So I see Janine for that first, letter C.
Oh, thank you, Miss Janine. Here's we go. So this is called the melon base. I've got you, Janine, for that. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. So it's got the silver crest and the melon, and it's got a beautiful ring of fire within this part right here. And it's 6 inches by 4. Again, it is vintage Fenton. There is no mark. But if you're interested in this beautiful piece, I found a beautiful flower to go inside. It is letter F, and it's $16. Alrighty, those are the ones I wanted to recap, ladies.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so I'll go through a few things from the beginning. I had this little owl jar. It is a powder. Oh, you got Tracy for F. It is an old Avon powder jar. It still has its top. Doesn't really smell. We did the smell test earlier. Glittery eyes, glass bottom, plastic top. I think it'd look cool if you could get one of those little and a fuzzy stuck to it. We could put little lights down in there. I think that would be so cool. I think you could fit something in there. Put something in there. So if you're interested in the little owl, it's going to be $6, number 29. $6, number 29 on that one. Hey, Chris. Oh, we were just talking about you the other day. Going, where's she been?
We miss you, Chris.
Oh, miss you, Chris.
And I had the 1930s autograph book that is loaded with not only signatures. Oh, this one's going to come out, so let's not show that one. I don't want to drop them. Here we go. With all sorts of little write-ups, but also comes complete with old tissue paper, but it has bits of pressed flower and wild flowers and leaves.
I love this piece so much.
So much fun. You can see how thick it is. It's loaded with all of those.
I've never seen it. It's so unique.
And it's from the 30s. The dates are all from the 30s. This one's August 29th, 1936. And I'll show you that without trying to knock over all the little pieces. And this will come in its own little proper little bag because the nature bits are old. So if you're interested in that one, it's going to be $15, number 25 for the little velvet book. Let's see. And then we had a little swan. Here's the back side. So if you wanted something more plain, you flip it this way. If you need a little va-va-va-boom brightness, you go this way. And it's all hand painted. And oh, I see you, Janine. It's all hand painted and from Belgium. I love the colors on this. The gold is still really good. And then it's a planter. Still got its sticker. And this was a $12, number 30 on this guy. $12, number 30. Oh, I hear you, Janine. Oof. Then I had the Deco hand mirror, black on the back. It is a little, scratched up, but it is older. The mirror is still here, and I love the ghost mirror. It's about 10 inches long. All I'm thinking is, the evil queen. Mirror on the wall. So if you're interested in the Deco mirror, it will be $15, number 35 on that one. Last, I had my Othello book. A 1906 copy of Othello. The book is in really great condition. All the little pieces are there. And this was $8, number 31. And those are my recaps. Thank ya.
All right. I had this Limoges trinket box from France. No chips, no cracks. This one was $12, number 16. Had the, couldn't date this. It has AD 16 on the bottom, so I don't know if this was a hobbyist piece that was done in 2016. But it does have some age there on the end of the feet. So this kidney-shaped planter, I'd use as a like trinket dish keys. This would make a great little container for your keys at the door. That was $10, number 3. It's this size. Had the vintage pattern. Got all 7 of them for $10. Some were from the 60s. Some look like they were from the 70s. That one's definitely the 1980s. This one was a maternity one. And then there was one children's one. So all 7 of them for $10, number 13. All right, Tracy, thank you. It's just a fun little piece. I had this pitcher style vase. It's hand painted, but some of the paint is coming off. That was $6, number 6. And then last I had this pitcher, which was $8, number 20. And those were all of mine. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. We appreciate you.
Hi, guys.
I didn't get to say it, Barbie. I love the hair. Love the hair.
Thank you. I'm growing it out, and it's, to be honest, it's crazy to do.
Hi, Mary.
Yeah, you get to that point, and you're like, do I cut it? I know, right? When we do the little rectangles, I'm like, do we fit? Do we cut it? Do we leave it?
Yesterday, I was literally thinking maybe it's time to let my hair grow out.
Yeah, well, you know what? I've got my 2 wigs, but I thought, well, because I'm in that in between, but this is doable. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for having me today. I had so much fun with you two, and thank you to everyone who came in to support us here today, to watch us. So appreciate all of you for being here. I miss you all. I enjoy this so much, and it's just great to hang out with everybody.
Yeah.
I was so excited to get to hang out with my 2 favorite people.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you guys. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you think you might have been unsubscribed, both of these ladies' YouTube links and Instagram links are in the description box below. Nikki is also on Whatnot, and Barbie is also on eBay. So you can find us on various different things, and make sure you're checking all of our things out.
Yes. Yes, we're all over the place now.
Yes. And thank you, everybody, for being here. I had a great time. I love you both. And everybody have a really awesome day.
Have a fabulous weekend, peeps.
Yes. Bye, guys.
Bye.